All right. Hello, Aries. This is going to be your reading for the 11/11 portal. Today is November 11th. Everybody's talking about it. And I figure I might as well do readings for everybody else too. So we'll see what comes up. What we're going to ask is, what does the 11/11 portal signify for you on a deeper sort of life path level? And we will, whoa, my camera's shaking there, sorry about that. We will endeavor to uncover the sort of hidden oracle for you. So here we go. Aries. What does the November 11th, 2021 portal have for you here? So the card that flew out is the 5 of Cups. Aries, I'm not going to leave this here, but it did fly out, and what it indicates to me is that a lot of you, and of course, take what resonates. What I say here may not apply to everybody. So if it does apply to you, great. If it doesn't, that's okay. There are a lot of other readers out there doing 11/11 readings, so I encourage you to go on Facebook or YouTube or whatever and search them out. But for the majority of you, the 5 of Cups here indicates sadness, regret, emotional pain. As an astrologer, I can tell you that a lot of Aries are experiencing different things at the moment, depending on where Aries falls in your birth chart. One of the things that is in Aries and can affect various planets and energies, depending on what's pinging off of it, in your chart, is the presence of Chiron. Chiron's been in Aries for a long, long time. He moves in direct motion and sometimes retrogrades, but this isn't always an easy energy. So a lot of you out there are feeling emotional pain, emotional distance, sadness, regret. For various reasons. I mean, there's a lot of people out there, lots and lots of Aries. So, I'm not going to try and pinpoint why thousands of Aries are feeling regret and sadness for various reasons, because there's just too many of you. But for the ones that do click on this, I feel like you've just had a hard go. You've had a hard go of things lately, particularly with relationships, lots of disappointments in relationships. And disappointments with yourself. I think stepping into some new awareness about maybe some things that you coulda, woulda, shoulda done differently, But it's the time for acceptance. So Where are we at, Aries? What does 11/11/2021 have to usher in for you? What are the energies of this portal? What are you supposed to know? Okay. The 8 of Swords. So for most of you, Aries, this indicates a prison of the mind. What you need to do, what the 11/11 portal is trying to do, and what the message is for you today, for the most part, is to free yourself. You have to free yourself. You may literally have to take up arms, metaphor. Arms is a metaphor, but you may have to take up arms against yourself in some form or fashion, negative self-talk, self-sabotage, the patterns and the ways that you keep yourself in holding patterns, in positions of scarcity. Hopefully you guys can see this. I know the light is a little wonky, but I'll explain what this is. So this is the 9 of Wands, and this goes forward to further basically clarify exactly what that 5 of Cups was about. Okay. At the base of your foundation here, this is your foundation. This is where, these are the things you can draw strength from, right? This is where you've been and what you can draw strength from in hard times. And it's actually the card of hard times, okay? It's the 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior. So, let's take a look at what else comes up here. Okay. I think that tell me more about the 7 of Swords here. Tell me more about the 7 of Swords for my Aries. Okay, Aries. Sorry. So, the way it's looking to me is that, and I know a lot of you are very spontaneous. That's the nature of Aries energy. Aries likes to go, go, go. Kind of live by the seat of your pants, so to speak. That's an English euphemism. But it means to be very spontaneous and let the wind take you where it will, okay? Now, that can be fun and good and great at different times in your life, but you can't live your entire life that way, because you will end up due to lack of planning, lack of structure, lack of concern for other people's feelings, you will end up cutting too many corners and possibly hurting too many feelings in the process of enjoying your adventure, okay? What this is telling me is that the way to free yourself is to deal with the sadness, to accept the fact that you're sad, to accept the fact that you have made some rash decisions in the past that bucked tradition, okay? In favor of the great grand adventure that is your life. So we all have to learn our lessons. The Seven of Swords here tells me that going forward, using your wit, using your mental abilities is really going to be what carries you through. Now, this is going to be tricky, okay, because currently your mind is a bit overactive. You need to calm yourself. You need to calm it down. Do whatever you need to do to calm your mind. But you do need to take action here. And the action that you need to take is to use your wits in a logical way. Filter out the feelings, okay? Filter out the thoughts and the feelings. Filter out the emotions. Separate them, compartmentalize them. Identify what is helping, what's not helping, what's real, what's not real. Is this thing that I'm worried about actually happening, or is this something that my mind is giving me because I'm just worried about all these various different things at the moment? Judgment here as a clarifier tells me that there's a reckoning of some kind coming for you. The universe is going to step in. And if you are not aware already of the negative habits and patterns that you need to drop, the universe will make you aware, okay? That energy is very powerful. In order to rebirth yourself and get out of the sadness, get out of the overthinking and the prison of the mind, the anxiety, you really need to focus on yourself. There are people around you who want your attention and want your time, but really this journey is about, right now, okay, is about you healing. I do feel music is going to be very important for you for healing. I also feel that you need to change your diet. Make little changes to your diet and watch how much that affects your overall mental and emotional state. There's a new beginning coming here for you, okay? That's the message. There's new beginning energy written all over this. But you need to protect yourself. And you've been through it with certain people, and you need to protect your peace, the peace that you do have, the peace that you fought for. You need to protect your sanity. You need to protect your emotional kind of balance at this time. So protect yourself. Admit the places where maybe you were wrong in the past, or making decisions that were too rash and inconsiderate to other people's feelings. Those were mistakes. That's why forgiveness exists. You have to forgive yourself. You also have to forgive other people. There's new beginning energy here for you. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Yeah. Someone has a gift. There's a gift for you. I think if you make these changes, you know, the Seven of Swords is also a warning, so I want you to be aware of that. You could go forward using your wit and continue to manipulate other people or situations or whatever it is. Continue the same old behaviors that buck the system and the tradition, and continue, you know, sort of manipulating your way into and out of certain situations to get what you want. But if you do that, you will not receive this gift that's coming. okay? So I want you to be very aware of that. Be aware of your patterns and your habits, and be honest with yourself. Now, if you find that you start stepping back into old patterns and old habits, and things aren't working again, and you feel stuck again and back in the Eight of Swords energy, I want you to know that all you need to do is go back to what you can count on. Go back to things that are reliable, standards of practice, stability, structures that are stable, things that can prove the test of time, commitment, religion, meditation, spirituality, family, institutions that may be able to help you in some way. Because here you are the wounded warrior, but the strength of the wounded warrior is that you've been through battle. You know what that looks like now. You know how to protect yourself, and you're not going to go back there again. What is the center? What is your center? How do you find your center? What is your center in all of this? Sorry, my camera's kind of shaking here. The Magician. You have everything you need. You literally have everything you need. All you need to do is go within. Focus on the things that are eternal, not the things of this world. And you will find your center. You will find exactly what you're looking for. That's your reading. See you later.